thought you had a heat on in here already.
You know, things don't work right at 10 degrees.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's a brand new truck with 5,600 miles on it. And it's 10 degrees outside. The said 17, the Ford said 10. I had trouble building air. The brakes wouldn't release. I got in here, it was full on heat this morning. I left it running last night. And it couldn't get enough water temperature to heat up, so it's cold in here. That's why I got a toboggan on in the truck. Well, hey, welcome to Grippin the Wheel. And what better way to do Grippin the Wheel than with the first TriState truck driver.
Were you really though? I mean,
I didn't think so.
I did drive a truck though. I was mechanic, dispatcher, truck driver, professional bull corner.
You're still that.
You know, somebody got to go get to work.
Still that.
Back
So,
then.
but hey, we are out here actually trucking in this KW, in this big bad W900 that's been killing the views online, man.
Killing it. Hey, you might as well call me. I'm gonna change my. I'm in a KW today. You might as well just refer to me as Clayton the rest of this video.
Oh.
Because I'm in a KW.
We gonna name this truck. Hasn't been named yet, has it? Oh, this truck need to be called "This My Job."
That's my job, and this one's gonna be called
This My Job. Our second season of Grippin the Wheel. 2 years in a row, we've done Grippin the Wheel. It was a idea that was your way of kind of highlighting Employee of the Month.
It's like Employee of the Month, but it's our way of saying Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes this company special is we break through all the barriers. We don't just say, okay, it's always been done this way, so we're gonna say Employee of the Month. No, we don't do Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
We call, look here, because we Grippin the Wheel.
The dealer calls me
I'm glad this here is working.
6 o'clock in the morning. Yep, unfortunately I'm awake. The power went out at 5 o'clock.
Yours?
Yeah. So I get up, I get dressed because Steven in Steven Nature didn't get gas and all that last night. So I left this morning and I went to Gimmy's up here to give me some gas. Put some gas in my generator and in a separate gas can. And then my wife texted me and said the power was back on. So it was off about an hour. But I got home, ate some breakfast, was sitting there, and dealer said, hey man, you awake? What are y'all doing this morning? I said, yeah, I'm awake. Well, you better you need to be on your way. You coming to work? I said, yeah, not till 9 o'clock. Oh, he didn't tell me all that. That's what he said about you, so.
I said I was gonna call him on the way.
So he was on his way to work at 6:30.
Oh.
So, he said, what y'all filming? I said, they had a water line bus for sure.
Yeah, they for sure did.
He said, what are y'all filming? I told him, oh no, I'm about tired of this, y'all filming without me. He said, I don't care if you gotta Photoshop it or whatever you gotta do, you need to put me in this video. So, oh, he's definitely gonna go in this video. It might not be how he wants, but he's going.
But he's in.
Right.
We just clowning with you.
Man, I gotta get a new phone, man. Is that right? I got a crack in the
You wanna use mine?
screen right here.
That's more than a crack there.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'll get it here in a minute if I need it.
So it's a recap season 2.
Season 2. First person that we had on episode 1 was Ty.
Oh, yeah, old time, boy. That was day one. Ty's a day one, y'all. Ty got him a brand new truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm real proud of that.
I think we filmed right around the time you got it.
Yep. All the day ones got a brand new truck. Man, that was a proud day. That is a really proud day for all the day ones to get the truck they wanted, the color they wanted. Ty, Cricket, Mooney, Critter, who just retired, so we still count him. When I say a day one, like Cricket, Ty, Critter, Mooney, they left the job. They were working. They had no reason to leave. But they left that job to come to TriState because they believed in the company. They believed in me.
They did.
Themselves. They believed in what we were doing. And they left new trucks to come drive not so new trucks.
Yeah, definitely at the time. TriState did not start how it is at the moment.
Middle of my day, I'll see something that I think people, that's little Wade. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? He
got it all, man. He got it all.
I tell you what.
So episode 2 of season 2 is Matt Tremmel.
Oh, he #1 starter, boy. Hey, he won the, it's like the 3rd year in a row. He was the highest grossing saltwater driver. Can't touch him.
Yeah, he's a worker, man.
He's a worker, man. He got a bad to the bone. Peterbilt glider.
Pride class,
Pride
baby.
class.
Works nights. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of times he's still there when you get there in the morning. He'll be at the yard turning paperwork in at 8 or 9 o'clock.
So the cool thing about Matt Tremmel is he proves what I say. He is proof in the pudding that if you just stay consistent, and that's what I mean when I say consistent is just come to work when you're supposed to, work all your days.
Episode 3?
Episode 3.
Matt Ward.
Matt Ward. I regret hiring him. Just kidding. Just kidding, man. That's a good dude right there. He's got a beautiful little family. He got so many kids. He gonna have to buy him a 4-story house. He needs to work more. He seriously needs to work some more. He spends too much time at home. He got so many kids. He's got his own little clan.
So Matt was the first truck to put the skull on?
I think so. Matt's always had a nice truck. He always keeps a nice truck. Keeps it up. His goal in life is to be Michael Newworth.
Episode 4 was Trey Henry.
Oh yeah, I like little Trey. I like him. He's a hard worker. He keeps a real clean truck. First good memory I have of him, he comes out and he says, "Hey, can you come look at my truck?" Well, I thought something was wrong with it. I said, "Yeah, man." I look at it for you. He goes over, he opens the door. That truck that he works every single day in the mud, on lease roads, hauling saltwater. No kidding. Cleaner than the floor on this truck. Show that dirt right there. You see that? It was cleaner than that. That's hand baby. I got that for dinner. I'll tell y'all a story about that hand baby in a minute if y'all want to know about that.
And the thing about Trey's truck too is Trey don't have a brand new truck.
Does not have a brand new truck. But there's 2 people in this company that I could say you could open the door on their truck and eat off the floor and not get sick. Like visibly or physically sick, either one.
Yeah.
And that is Trey. Now I'm sure there's probably more. No, I think of another one right off the bat. I can think of 3 right now. It's Trey, Whistle, and Newworth. That's the 3. I'm sure there are more.
Episode 5.
I'm kind of impressed you remember these.
Jay Badass.
Oh, that's my dog too. He one of a kind.
So I sent Jay a flyer last night. So those of y'all that don't know, Jay is terrified of midgets.
Terrified.
And
like, so terrified.
Shout out Lil Jeff.
What's up, Lil Jeff Express?
So they the press box over at Natchitoches is having a midget wrestling show, and I sent him a message and tried to see if he wanted to go.
We should have flew Lil Jeff down here.
We should have.
And he could have went with Jay.
Hey, but Jay said he was completely out. He's not going.
Lil Jeff, sorry. Jay said no, he's out.
So Jay come from another company as well. Jay is a heavy hauler, and Jay drives up Comatose, one of the biggest, baddest ones on the fleet, and he takes pride in that truck, man. And Jay is very, very knowledgeable and sharp at what he does.
He is. I'll tell you what, I challenge Jay's knowledge of heavy haul pretty much. I don't know another person that I put him in a room that he ain't gonna be able to have that knowledge, if not more. Jay knows his shit.
Yeah.
He really don't haul anything. He just hauls empty trailers around.
Well, he hauls show trucks to truck shows.
He hauls show trucks.
He's a professional show truck hauler.
Yeah.
He does it very well. He really don't work,
Well, it's because he ain't got all his fingers. So he's semi-retired.
I was gonna leave it alone, man. I started to feel like the other day I got to think about it. I started to feel like, am I picking on Jay too much about his fingers?
Oh man, he's got a good sense of humor. He knows we're joking.
He's constantly throwing up the Texas sign. Jeff Suggs. She's still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still here.
Some of these guys focus on working and they just work. And
Jeff's so quiet, man. I mean, you just never hear anything from him. Yeah, he's still here. Yep.
He's super cool, super nice, super polite guy.
Yeah, Jeff's just one of them guys you just don't hear out of him. I mean, he takes care of his truck, so you never see him in the shop. He turns his paperwork in on time, so you don't see him on the bad work about not turning in paperwork.
He gets a smiley face, not a frown.
He gets a smiley face from head boss lady, not a frowny face on his paperwork. He's not going to get a bad DOT inspection. So, I mean, it's like, he's one of them guys that's like, does he still work here?
Yeah,
Because you just forget about it.
If you're not doing payroll or roll call and not knowing, he's one of those guys that shows up, quiet, does his job,
great guy.
goes home,
Number 7.
Hot dog. Old Chris Campbell.
What would life be like without a whole hot dog?
Hot dog been around a long time.
Yeah, we worked together a long time.
Yeah, he's
he can do anything.
anything.
He can dispatch, he can drive.
He can kind of cook a little bit.
I mean, he is our company cook, so
Yeah,
he can kind of cook.
Cooking is his passion, though.
He
loves to cook.
He's pretty good, and he'll always. I do appreciate it because I don't eat pepper, so he'll always cook me something without pepper. Whatever he's cooking, he'll cook me something without pepper.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. That is nice. This for real. That Marty Black was so excited. He said he was gonna do. He told me, he said, "Man, Troy, I'm gonna do the best Grippin the Wheel y'all ever had." He was so excited. It was so fun watching that.
So I didn't get to film him, and the person that filmed him said Marty was directing him. Like, he was telling him
No, he really put
how to take this shot, where to stand, and how to do this, how to do that.
He put a lot of thought into it.
And me personally, I've never even had a conversation or spoken to Marty. He's kind of one of the same. He comes in, he works, and does his thing.
I did not know that Marty had that in him. What are we coming up on right here? This is Starkville Customs right there, baby.
Now the next person was kind of out of the driver's seat of a big truck, and I didn't film this one either, but keeps a big truck rolling was Tire Man, was David. They did a Grippin the Wheel with David.
Oh, David Tire Man. Tire Man David has been with us for a long time. And
he's like what's he, like a second, third generation tire man?
Third generation
like
tire.
his whole family, his brother's got a tire shop down the street.
Man, I remember one time we changed the whole set of drive tires out. His dad is skinnier than me, but a little taller. And he come over, he needed to pick up 8 drive tires, and he comes over in a short wheelbase, short bed, half ton. And I said, David, I thought he was going to come pick these tires up. He said he is. He's picking them up. I was like, he's in a short wheelbase pickup truck. He ain't picking all these tires up. He was like, watch him. I kid you not. This dude loads 8 11R24/5 drive tires in the bed of that truck by himself. David didn't even help him. Old man. I was like, oh, okay.
So
Since we do it a month early, we didn't have 10 because of Hometown Breakdown. And so 11 was
Barry.
Mr. Do-It-All.
Old Barry. And let me tell you something. We just got done with our Christmas cook-off.
Tell me about the ribs.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you, that dang Barry he could cook a rib, man. And he didn't win. We had judges. We had 6 judges that judged. He didn't win first place in the ribs, but it was so close. It was half a point.
As far as working, Barry can do anything. I mean, he can run the gap bag, he can run the super sucker, he can run the winch truck, he can run the saltwater truck, he can line up the wash crews to wash out frac tanks. I mean,
He's a hand, man.
you
He's
just
a good driver.
You just point and say, hey man, can you go do that right there? It's done. You ain't even got to check up. You ain't got to call him. If he needs something, he's going to line it up himself.
Yeah. And good dude too, man. Family man.
Good family man. Yeah.
That's the other thing too. Like a lot of these guys, one of the bigger reasons that we did this was so that we could, people that don't get to communicate or, sit down and talk with these guys can kind of get to know them, and you learn something about everybody by watching these Grippin the Wheels, and it kind of, helps build the camaraderie around the company, because you see somebody that maybe has a common interest that you have, and you didn't really know that.
That's right.
And then it's like, oh man, he likes that, and
Well, to me, the most fun part of sitting down at night after a long day, I would say stressful, but they're all stressful. It's like every day's Monday around here. I say that all the time.
Facts.
7 Mondays in a row. It's just a severity difference of the Monday. But when I look at the people, because I always say the people are everything. Without the people, you got a bunch of truck notes sitting in the yard. That's all you got. Because I always say, like, everybody can go buy trucks. A lot of people have tried to do what TriState has done, and it ain't me. It's TriState. And it's because of the people. Because the people here, as a whole, as a group, are so good. And new. Waiting to get candy canes and vacuum pumps and going to work. And Old Glory is flying. I love me some America. Tell you what, boys, you can't see him. David Tire Man is underneath that trailer right there. We was just talking about it. That joker is changing 8 trailer tires.
Hey.
Why don't he go in the shop where it's warm? You don't know why?
The old mean boss man he got, Dylan.
No. Because he's a man, boy, out there in the cold. Anyways, thank everybody for tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you guys in 2023. And we wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Very Happy New Year from us here at TriState, Massey Motor Freight. And you know when you pop them brakes, boy, it's post-trip inspection time. We'll see you in 2023. Peace out.